It is another day, and I have another browser-based game to play. So, a while back, a week ago basically, there was basically someone who posted about a turn-based roguelike dungeon game, and they basically posted about roguelikedev as well as, like, you know, the roguelike Reddit. And, well, basically it's basically for, like, you know, mobile and PC. And I figured, why not? Let's check it out. I note that the game dev for Overworld apparently liked it, and he's going to a few ideas, so it can't be all that bad, can it? So, Turnarchist. Welcome to Turnarchist. Explore never-ending dungeons in your web browser for free. Links to play. I'm new here. Discord, Instagram, TikTok. Alright, so instructions. Turnarchist is turn-based like chess. Monsters only move when you do, so take your time deciding what to do next. Turnarchist is a roguelike, which means all progress is lost upon death. Controls. Movement and attacking, arrow keys or Ys. Apparently this is a cardinal direction roguelike. Inventory, I, or clicking inventory in the bottom right. Using and equipping items, press spacebar or left mouse. Drop item with Q or dragging outside of the inventory. Zoom in or zoom out with plus or minus. I'm ready to play. Alright, so now I have to wonder if, like, that's, like, you know, help is basically available to, like, you know, find a game. And I don't see an option key anywhere. Like, that's just something I'd like to note to developers. It's probably a good idea to have, like, a settings button where you can basically click on that and get instructions and stuff like that. So there's my inventory. And how do I basically select this? Like, I'm basically gonna have to open this up and, like, have both, like, you know, this here as well as other stuff, right? So okay, I didn't hit the right spot for the door. Now that's something a note, by the way. You want to have, like, you know, a little bit easier to, like, see where, like, the doors and stuff like basically are. This is where it's good to have, like, grid lines and stuff like that to sort of, like, help players, like, navigate. All right, so here's floor 1. There's another door. Now, apparently some people have noted that, like, there's no wait button or anything like that, so that might be something you, like, improve on. Okay, they died easily enough. It seems like the easiest way of, like, sort of dealing with these enemies is to sort of, like, you know, wait for them to turn, so 10 weapon fragments. You can get stuff from breakables. I'll note my basic impressions, like, you know, so far is that it's a very simple game. Oh, there's a spike trap. So I took a point of damage there. So it looks like enemies will avoid traps. And they'll get killed by traps. Interesting. And you can push those barrels. Hello? So, what are these things, I wonder? It'd be nice if I had like some information on like what the stuff basically is. So, purchase health potions for... So these are health potions right here, okay. One more health potion to buy. Okay, we got giant enemies. I took a hit there. So that one got done in by a trap. The foe's been slain and a door allows you to passage. I'll note that someone also complained a little bit about the darkness. Apparently you're supposed to like, use candles and stuff like that to sort of light your way. Okay, no more health potions to buy. That's fine. We used them all up. So drinking a health potion restores 1 heart. So that let me get over here. So I go down to the next floor if I want to. Let's do area level and see what's down here. So those are like glow bugs, okay. So yes, I have to be tactical here. I'll note the AI is a little bit simple, so Ah, so if you basically, like, you know, knock off their heads, they can basically respawn if they, like, get a chance to. The skeletons. Found some mushrooms. You know, I'm not sure I like the idea of, like, you know, everything being breakable like this. But whatever. It is what it is. Alright, this room's been cleared. But yeah, I feel like I need to sort of like kill everything now, which is like, you know, probably not beneficial. I'm not sure bushes basically give me anything, but you know, I want to kill it all. There was a chest. Alright, we kill all those guys. I found a hammer. Useful for breaking weapons down into fragments. So basically get, like, you know, fragments out of this. Okay. A base but defensible dagger does 1 damage. Geode, when in doubt, hit with the hammer. So that got me some garnet. Zircon, glow bugs, they're running out. Shrooms, I don't think I should eat these. Usually eating shrooms is a bad idea. Coal, a piece of coal fuels lantern. So if you have, like, you know, lanterns where you assume a racing item, you use it to basically fuel them. My glow pucks depleted, so, you know, they only last for so long. And now I'm in darkness. Alright, let's get some candles going. Okay, we got ourselves a pickaxe. Okay, so you can use like your pickaxe to mine stuff. Makes sense. Oh, that actually damages my pickaxe when I use it to mine the bushes. Your dagger doesn't seem to have any sort of like durability issues, by the way, so. Oh, loading level. So that's the way out. So I can attack the chests. But yeah, I probably would go like a little bit easier on like, you know, everything dropping stuff, so you don't encourage players to sort of like kill everything. I don't think I'm getting anything for killing chests though, so maybe we'll start doing that. There we go, a little bit more mining. Whoops, someone died to spikes. Oops, I let someone hit me. I mean, it hurts when you get hit, right? So. And that's something to note, by the way, about the lack of light. It's actually slowing me down, so I actually have to be careful. Or else, like, you know, that happens, you know, let enemies get a careless hit on me. Alright, well, we got to do a little mining there, so that was interesting. Alright, now we're on to the next level. So here's floor -1. So I got to be candles if I want them. Interesting sort of staircase animation. The door refuses to budge from the side. Okay, armored zombies basically, like, you know, we were slain by frog, death for each one. So these guys are a little more, you know, armored zombies take an extra hit. You know, this guy probably jumped at me, so there's that. I would like to read that a little bit more thoroughly, but whatever. There's the key. This takes me back down to you know, the ground level there. These might be different enemies over here that we're fighting. Are the crabs? And this is the boss here. So this guy moves diagonally or south. That's his idea of, like, you know, moving. So you can sort of like see, like, you know, how they're going to move. Okay, the foe's been slain, you can get out. So I gotta be careful of the armored guys. There goes the frog. Okay, skeleton died. Cool. So you can see how these guys are going to cast and anticipate them. We're in the boss room. So how they jump those frogs is kind of random. I mean, the game's pretty simple once you figure out, you know, what's basically sort of happening here. Whoops. And don't make mistakes like that. Obviously, don't make mistakes like that. All right, there we go. Made it through. Whoops. And of course, you know, they killed me. But yeah, it'd be nice if you could scroll this and see, like, see what you basically killed and, you know, other stuff like that, I guess. But whatever. That was basically Turnarchist. It's basically a puzzle roguelike. That's basically all it really is. Basically just have to plan your moves and sort of, like, you know, act accordingly. It seems a little bit slow, by the way. Like, you know, there's like a lot of like collectibles that, you know, probably like too many for me to like picked up. I maybe like if like there's a little bit less, as like, you know, farm and stuff like that, and just like, you know, have it a little more simple like that. Like, you can have like stuff to pick up, and like smash, like, you know, have like, you know, collectible pots and stuff like that. Have the mining thing in there as well, but whatever. All right, well, that's all I can really say about this one. Hope you guys basically enjoyed a quick, like, you know, playthrough of it, and take care.